remarkable. But his mother doted on her 4 children, no matter how badly they behaved, and he'd been the prize transgressor. All this was well and good where he was. Returning to the bosom of his family, to civilization and all its temptations, would be another matter entirely. Noonan was watching him from beneath his bushy brows, his expression wary. "So, are you going to go to the little one's christening?" he demanded suddenly. "You missed the first one, and this wee one is named after you." Brandon's head shot up. "How did you know about that? Have you been reading my mail?" "Of course not, me boy," Noonan said indignantly. "Your brother sent me a letter at the same time, asking me to make sure you do what he wants. It's time for you to go back home." "This is my home," he said stubbornly. "It's not like this is Melisande and Benedict's first child. Why all the bother now? It's the first girl, she's named after you, and you're her godfather. I never agreed to that, and it's only her middle name. Can't call a wee lass Brandon now, can they?" Noonan snapped. His voice softened. "It's time, laddie. You can't hide away up here forever." Brandon said nothing, staring into the fire. They were in the kitchen of the gamekeeper's cottage at Ballykeep, the estate his father had given him when he turned 21. He'd refused to reside in the big house, and the peaty smell, mixed with wet dog, wet wool, and whiskey, was a familiar comfort. Noonan was right, the sly old bastard, he thought wearily. There was no way he could live here forever until he'd faced his demons back home. There were ghosts back there, ghosts he had to lay. It was past time to face them and banish them once and for all. He had to make peace with Benedict at the very least, and see if he could find the answer to the half-memories that teased at him, disrupting a good night's sleep and offering no clarity in return. He gave Noonan a grim smile. "We'll leave in 3 days' time." "We will?" Noonan echoed in a startled gasp. "You know I don't go south of the border, me boy. It's no good for my health." He managed a hangdog expression. "I go, you go. They've forgotten all about you and anything you might have been involved in." "The blasted police never forget anything," Noonan said glumly. "The only reason they haven't found me is they'd never believe a good Irishman would hide out in an uncouth, backward, benighted place like Scotland. It was over 20 years ago, and my family is not without influence in these matters. Either you come with me or I stay put. And what do you think the Marchioness would have to say about that?" Brandon knew perfectly well that Noonan was more afraid of Brandon's mother than a horde of policemen, and Noonan's glare left him unmoved. The old man reached out and took a drink straight from the whiskey bottle, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand. The rich smell of the whiskey almost overcame the homely smell of food cooking, but Brandon didn't flinch. Noonan eyed him gloomily. "Your mother isn't even going to be there. She's still travelling in some god-forsaken place with your father. It doesn't matter. She'll hear you failed in your duty. She won't be angry, of course. She'll just be very, very disappointed in you." Noonan shuddered. "God save me." "My brothers are intent on reforming me," Brandon said. "Charles is convinced I should marry to redeem my reputation. He'll probably be waiting with a special license and a bride at the ready. I need you to protect me, Noonan." Noonan snorted. "And you're so docile, you'll go along with it without a whimper." He blew out a disgusted breath. "You're really going to make me go, aren't you?" "Same back at you, old man."